Hey guys, welcome back. Hari ni aku nak cerita sikit pasal persen terbaru Nintendo Switch dan kemungkinan penyambung tahta untuk PSP. Baru je beberapa hari lepas, Valve itu pemilik platform Steam yang mana popular sebagai pengedar AAA games untuk Windows PC announce diorang akan keluarkan device handheld terbaru yang mana akan mempunyai akses kepada full catalog Steam game. Yup, the full catalog. So just to break it down to you guys, waktu masa dulu Sony ada keluarkan satu device nama dia PSP yang mana diorang claim grafik dia pada masa tu setara dengan PS2. Lawak. And man, diorang tak tipu. PSP was a huge success. I myself bought one walaupun dah uzur.
Thank you.
Then enter Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch tak menyajikan super graphical games macam PSP, tapi instead dia punya handheld ni boleh convert jadi home console and dia punya joystick boleh split bagi kat kawan korang untuk main sekali. And yeah, it was a game changer. Plus Nintendo ni dia ada game eksklusif macam Mario, Pokemon and Zelda, just to name a few, to glue people to that console. So persoalannya, sampai bila nak main game saya kerja? Especially Pokemon. To be honest, aku baru je letak dalam kad Shopee aku Nintendo Switch ni. Tapi tiba-tiba news pasal Steam Deck ni keluar. So getting back to the Steam Deck, ia ni satu konsol yang handheld keluaran Valve yang mempunyai main yang mampu main semua game dari Steam Store. The Valve team said it themselves. It's basically a PC and it can do basically what a PC can do. So here's the basic rundown untuk Steam Deck ni. Dia menggunakan screen 7-inch 720p. Yes, 720p in 2021. Memang pun zaman sekarang smartphone dah ada screen yang sampai 4K, tapi still kenapa benda ni guna 720p sebagai main screen dia. Tahun 2013 okay lah, sekarang macam well, the reason kenapa diorang went for 720p sebagai screen diorang to get that smooth gameplay and good battery life. So instead of processing power dekat super sharp screen, diorang boleh fokus dekat delivering good smooth gaming performance and subsequently lower down the price as expected from a 2021 device. Screen dia adalah touchscreen but with 60Hz again, it's all about performance and price. Dalam Steam Deck ni ada 16GB RAM, DDR5 and APU or accelerated processing unit, which basically is like GPU plus CPU dari AMD for that smooth gameplay. The Steam Deck will use SteamOS, which is an OS based on Linux, and here's something that has really sparked my interest lah. Valve stated that OS ni adalah open platform which everyone can download for free and develop untuk device orang sendiri untuk kesukaan masing-masing. Hopefully we can get a plethora of devices running SteamOS ni macam Android sekarang ni. Imagine Asus ROG but Steam Deck. Wow, it was so fun. So unlike Switch, Steam Deck ni ada native Bluetooth audio. Menurut Valve juga, Steam Deck ni support all peripherals. Contohnya kalau korang nak connect dengan keyboard, mouse or even any gamepad yang korang ada. Dari segi harga, ada 3 type of variants harga yang diorang tawarkan, starting with $399 or roughly around 1,676 ringgit Malaysia dengan storage 64GB. The second one is around $529 which roughly translate dalam RM2,222 and 6 sen tak kira lah, for the 256GB storage. And lastly the $649 untuk 512GB, which roughly translate around $726. This price boleh tahan mahal lah compare dengan Switch, since the regular Switch cost around RM1,400, while the light version is somewhere around RM900. Given the majority of the platform and well, Pokemon, Switch might be the more attractive at the moment lah. But I do hope that this device is successful sebab ramai je yang gaming secara mobile sekarang. Tapi at the moment, Android games or even iOS Apple Arcade games does not even hold a candle to what the PS gaming or home console dah offer. Hopefully the Steam Deck is ni boleh lah ubah situasi sekarang ni. For the time being, hanya pelanggan dari US, Canada, European Union dan UK saja yang boleh reserve the Steam Deck via Stream Store dengan hanya $5 untuk mengelakkan hogging and reselling activity. Each account digunakan reserve satu sahaja Steam Deck. Funnily, reserving doesn't mean ordering. So in case diorang tak dapat shipkan device tu on time, dia akan return balik duit yang orang reserve tu. Hopefully kita dekat Malaysia ni akan diberi peluang untuk cuba Steam Deck ni sendiri, sebab aku pun excited, to be honest. Aku sangat excited nak cuba Steam Deck ni. So yeah, that's all for today. Kalau korang suka video macam ni, please hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.